Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. A moment here to see the numbers for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Kevin Love out there with James. Then there's Sarr, and it's Williams, and it's McGrady in at the shooting guard position. And for Boston, they've got Bam Adebayo, and it's Pierce in at the 3 slot. Grant, we've got quite a game in store for us tonight. 2 of the top teams in the Eastern Conference.
Well, you know what they say, B.A. To be the best, you gotta beat the best. I'm sure that's what both teams are thinking, so I expect them to be highly motivated.
It'll be the Cavaliers off the tip. Outside, Williams. Pass to McGrady. Fires from deep. Knocks down the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Pierce. Check by James. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. McGrady, good.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
Here's Bradley. Pass to Pierce. Takes the 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's Sarr. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Just 5 on the clock. Adebayo with the rejection.
Well, this is what Adebayo is known for. An outstanding defender who protects the rim so well.
These are his first free throws of the game. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Here's Pierce into the lane. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. This is their first chance this season playing Boston.
This team downed them in last year's conference finals, ultimately ending their championship dreams.
Now here's Love, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game.
Well, you got to crowd Love out on the perimeter, or else he'll make you pay for it.
Here's Bradley. Passes to Adebayo. Here's Bradley. Pass to Pierce. Over James. Pierce gets the bucket. Pierce has got his third basket on the night right there. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And he's going for the lob. Sarr misses.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Bass's shot is off.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And there's James from the arc. And Cleveland another 3.
Gotta stay up on James or he will go right up with that shot.
Boston trails by 4. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pierce. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway. Pierce has got 9 points.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
To the paint. Here's Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Well, you have to track Sarr in that action. He's so fluid for his size and does a great job coming off the pick.
Adebayo feeling it out a bit. Pass to Bass. Fades away. And Boston again with the bucket.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And now we get a second to view the top scoring teams in the league. Boston in second, the 4th spot held by the Cavs.
Stacking up big point totals is something both of these teams do with ease. There'll be an interesting matchup with all of that offensive talent on the floor.
James, right side. Pass to Williams. Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's Love. 5 to shoot. And here's James. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. Here's Pierce. He's got 9. And Boston again with the bucket.
Oh, man, they have really heated up from mid-range.
James deciding where to go with it. Sarr. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, and the potential Sarr has is enticing. He's a talented, mobile big man who wants to keep improving.
And now about a third of the way into the season. You think it's too early to talk about awards, Grant?
You know, B.A., it depends on the award, if I'm being honest. MVP and Rookie of the Year, that's way too early. But you can begin to see the guys who are in the running for Most Improved or 6th Man.
Here's McGrady. Fires the 3. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Boston trails by 4. Here's Pierce. 11 points in the game. Pass to Bradley from outside the arc. He can't get it to go. The Cavs have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. James finds Love. Now here's Sarr. Pounded by Adebayo. The kick out to Williams. For 3. The shot comes out. Here's Bradley. Here's Pierce. Check by James. Fade away. And the shot no good. A bit short. Cleveland leading by 4. Sarr passes to Williams. To the middle. Blocked! And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. McGrady, the pass to Thompson. Good work there as it goes.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Outside. Connects from downtown.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Boston trails by 5. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at Cleveland. They're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record. And, of course, there's the Celtics, neck and neck at the top. They're tied in first place.
Right now for Cleveland, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Boston trails by 5. Batum outside. Pass to Williams. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Yeah, the crafty veteran Batum. Throughout his career, he's been a terrific passer at his position.
Williams passes to Thompson. And he lobs it up to the rim. That shot off the mark. The Celtics have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Left side Adebayo. He had his back to the basket for over 5 seconds. That'll be a turnover. Hill, he's checked in for Williams.
Number 3, George
Cleveland leading by 3. James outside to the inside. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Pass to Adebayo. Williams, a screen on Sarr. Inside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
A strong player. When you foul Williams, you really have to make sure you foul him.
There's no question. Peyton Pritchard has one of the best value contracts in the league.
Sure does, B.A. He's on a 4-year, $30 million deal, signed back in 2023. He's a tireless worker.
Oh, big finish!
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Pulls it. Batum shot is off. Cleveland leading by 4. Here's McGrady. He's got 11. Pass to James. And here's Sarr. The 3. Sinks it from distance. Sarr's got 7.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Batum against James. Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get primetime positioning inside.
McGrady to pass to Sarr. Down low. It's stolen away. And Boston pushing it up now. Batum, left side. Pass to Petrus. Let's go with a 3. Here's Dooling from downtown. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Thompson passes to James. Here's McGrady. Boston pulls it in. Adebayo with it, and it's Hill picking him up now. And again, Boston with the triple.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And stolen by Williams. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Boston leading by 3. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Here's Petrus. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 6 to shoot. Batum, pass to Adebayo. And he lays it up and in. And now it's a 5-point Boston lead.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Williams to the paint. Can they get it? Misses at the rim.
Aggressive move, but that was great D to prevent the easy bucket.
Williams a screen on Bridges. Batum, pass to Williams. And a missed layup. Cleveland trails by 5. 3-pointer, Bridges. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. 24 seconds left in the first. Here's Dooling. To the inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Here's Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bridges has got 5 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Boston out in front. They're up by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
And it's Bradley in at the point. Allen outside, wide open. Jump shot is good that time. Allen's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
And for the Cavaliers, Miles Bridges is out there with Green. Then it's Williams. Then there's Tristan Thompson. And it's Hill in at the 1. Here's Bradley. No made baskets yet. Here's Pierce. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Williams. Back to Hill. Fires for 3. Pass grabs a miss. Boston leading by 4. Here's Bradley. Allen outside. To the wing, right side. Here's Pierce. And Boston again with the bucket.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
Allen, pass to Bass, to the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Williams' shot is good.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
For Boston, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Here's Bradley, still without a bucket. Pass to Pierce, beyond the arc, gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Well, that's his third triple of the game and his second in this quarter. He is heating up.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Cleveland making a change here. Love's checked in. Looking at the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been outstanding at creating offense through their defense. Number 1, Boston.
And when you turn it over against these guys, they make you pay for it. They lead the league in points off turnovers.
Here's Bridges. He's got 5. Cleveland again missing. Boston leading by 7. Inside, here's Bass. Boom! He jams it straight down.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Allen against Williams. Outside Love. There's the 3. Drops in the 3. Love's got 6.
Yeah, well, over his last few years, Love has taken way more 3s than 2s. He's quite comfortable from that.
Pass to Pierce. Drives to the hoop. To the inside. Yep, that one's good. Hollins has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
Boston making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. Pass to Hollins. Now here's Adebayo. Over Love. It's hauled in by Hill. Cleveland trails by 6. Williams on the wing. From deep. It's rebounded by Pierce. Driving in. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Here's Pierce. 23 points in the game. Adebayo passes to Hollins. Here's Bradley. Just 5 to shoot. Love with the defensive effort.
Well, he changed his shot on the approach, and it threw him off. He might have been trying to draw a foul.
Outside, Hill. It's stolen. Bradley passes to Adebayo. In transition, here comes Cleveland. Oh, got a piece of it. Adebayo on the take, and Adebayo slams it in.
Oh, you can see the athleticism of Adebayo on that drive. What a motor he has.
Outside, Hill. Cleveland working the ball around now. McGrady, good.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Pierce. He's averaging 35.5 a game. Excellent production. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Cleveland trails by 5. Steps back. Hill finds Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Jared Allen has an inquisitive nature. Whether it's cooking, gardening, reading, or basketball, he's a sponge. Allen said, quote, "I love going through life, seeing things and learning about it no matter what it is. It's just trying to improve my skill set in anything and enjoy it." Back to you guys.
He's got that curiosity. Allie, appreciate the report. McGrady, good.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Adebayo, a screen on Hill to the paint. Bam, drops the hammer.
Well, that's textbook pick-and-roll basketball. Adebayo just taking what the defense gives him.
Cleveland trails by 3. Outside, Hill. Here's Williams. Nice D from Allen. And for Boston, they're shooting at a very efficient 67%. Bradley passes to Hollins. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. The kick out to Williams. Uncovered. And he hits the jumper. Williams has got 9.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
A different look for Cleveland. Miles Bridges checked in for Thompson. LeBron comes in for Williams. And Clarkson subbed in for Hill. Batum outside. Pass to Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's on LeBron James.
Well, with the energy Williams plays with, he's tough in the paint.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. It's a close game here in Boston. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. The shot by James, no good.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Pass to Dooley. Here's Batum. Again, the miss by Boston. The Cavaliers shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. McGrady shot is off. So it's Boston now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Pierce. Give him 23 to the middle. Here's Williams. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, a moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Cleveland. On Monday, they'll face off against Pascal Siakam. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Charlotte Hornets.
And you know, for that matchup with the Warriors, it's the second game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
McGrady, good.
Clarkson scans the floor and is able to see the widest opening they have.
Pass to Petrus. Launches a 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Rock-solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
They set the pick. To the wing on the left. Here's Pierce. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Pierce has got 25 points in the game.
He played well in the first quarter, but now he's taking it to the next level.
Pass to McGrady. A minute 50 left in the second period. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Pierce. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Dooling. Shot clock at 6. No shot by Petrus, no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Bridges. And James throws it down.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
Pass to Pierce. Outside, Williams. There's 53 seconds left in the second period. Here's Dooling. 18 feet out. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. And here's Clarkson. Lets it go from deep. Batum pulls it in. To the inside. Tipped. Clarkson outside. And the layup is good off the glass. Clarkson's got his first points of the game.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Pierce. The fader. Yep, that one goes. Pierce has got 27 points.
Well, he probably didn't need the fadeaway. There's an example of style.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Boston out in front, leading by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
I think for Cleveland, they're making an early statement. We're the team to beat. I know the season's a marathon, but at this point, I don't know how you pick against them.
Agreed.
This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space. It's much harder to score in the half court.
Helps when you have the athletes they do as well. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. So it's Boston now. They've got Bam Adebayo, and it's Bradley in at the point. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now here's Sarr. Outside, Williams. Here's James. Adebayo grabs the board. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They lead by 1. You know, most people don't know that Bam isn't Adebayo's real first name.
No, B.A., it's actually Idris. When he was young, he was watching cartoons and flipped the coffee table over. After that, his mother started calling him Bam Bam, and it stopped.
Allen, the pass to Bass, inside. Here's Pierce. James with the block.
Oh, you got to be careful around the basket because James will turn these shots right back at you.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to McGrady. Cleveland working the ball around now. James can't get it to go.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Adebayo. Now Williams. Over Adebayo. Here's McGrady. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Pierce. Check by James. He drops it from range. Bradley's gotten himself on the board with a three there. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Down low. Here's Adebayo. Adebayo with the muscle inside.
Well, how about the physicality of Adebayo? He is tough to handle that close to the basket.
Pass to McGrady. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Clock at 6. James passes to Love. Fires the three. James can't get it to go.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Bradley. Pass to Pierce. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
He's had just 1 attempt at the line earlier. And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to McGrady. And he's going for the oop here. Over Adebayo. And he can't bank that one in. Boston leading by 6. Here's Bass. Here's Bradley. Now here's Allen. Here's Pierce. Over Love. Pierce gets the bucket. Pierce has got 4 points in the quarter.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
And it's in there.
The defense a little slow reacting, allowing the easy finish inside.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pierce, the pass to Adebayo. Stolen by Sarr. Pass to James. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. All right, with this brief pause, let's take a look at the league's best passing teams. Cleveland, number 1.
The beauty of this offense is that the ball never stops moving. If the shot isn't there, the next pass is made.
Here's Bradley. Williams defending. Here's Pierce. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Sarr's got 4 rebounds now. James outside. Sarr a screen to the paint. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Well, defensively, against a young guy like Sarr, his size and energy can be overpowering.
And Sarr drops them both. Here's Bradley. Pass to Pierce. Allen outside. Here's Bradley. Here's Pierce. Check by James. 6 on the shot clock. And that's off the glass and in. Pierce has got 6 points in the quarter. Cleveland trails by 6. Adebayo with a steal. Here's Bass. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Love's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Sarr, and he banks in the layup. Sarr's got 11 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Pierce. 33 points for him. There's the drive for 3. Allen fires in the triple. 10 points for him.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Williams finds Love. And here's James. And it's James inside.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
On the wing, Bradley. Pass to Bass. Adebayo against Sarr. Fader on the way. And the shot falls short that time.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Here's McGrady. Another shot. And the layup by Sarr.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Bradley passes to Bass. Here's Pierce. Check by James. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Boston ends up going with a new group. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Petrus. Check by James. Clock at 4. Daniels passes to Williams. Ooh, Thompson with the block. And here is Williams. 11 points in the game. Pass to Sarr for the tie. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists now in this one. For Boston, they've gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Here's Batum, and that one is stopped right through.
And that was a throwback moment from Batum. Dunks like this really get him and his guys pumped up.
Back to Williams for the lead. That's his 6th make in 11 tries. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes too.
Batum with it. 5 points in the game. Out to the right wing. 3-pointer. Petrus with the bucket. Petrus has got his 2nd basket on the night.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pass to Batum. Here's Petrus. Williams, a screen on Sarr. And here is Williams. Started by Sarr. Shot clock at 5. Boston needs to get off a shot here. Oh, from deep. Daniels misses. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. James outside. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It goes on Nick Batum, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. That free throw, good from James.
Yeah, the experience and the knowledge is invaluable. LeBron gives all he has to these young guys deep in his career.
Pass to Petrus. And Play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Thompson passes to Williams. Outside, Hill. Now, here is James. Thompson, a screen on Daniels. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer, Bridges. With one on the clock. Yes! He's still got it! LeBron!
You love to see that effort from LeBron. Never giving up on the play. He capitalizes with a bucket right there.
Batum outside. Jacks up a three. Drills it from deep. Batum's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's having a good night from the field. Now, I know the defense is really keying in on him, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
Oh, LeBron! Just too much to handle inside.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Here's Dooling. Check by Hill. Pass to Petrus. Now Daniels. Williams defending. Here's Dooling. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Dooling's got 5 now.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Strength and speed, Coach. A combination that Jonathan Isaac brings to the table.
Yeah, Brian, that combo makes him a capable rebounder. He'll grab boards whether he's on the move or stationary. At BA, he is a devastating defender.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Green's checked in for Cleveland. Bridges hits them both.
And really strong at the line since the break.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
To the left wing. Here's Petrus. And again, Boston with the triple. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Stolen. Here's Batum. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. In transition, here comes Cleveland. And it's hammered home by Green.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Shot clock at 6. Williams finds Batum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on George Hill.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so he hits both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Now Williams. Fires away from way outside. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Boston out in front. They lead by 1. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the court right now from Cleveland, we've got Kevin Love. Also Thompson out there. George Hill out there with Miles Bridges. And it's McGrady in at the shooting guard position. Allen outside. Over to the wing. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Cleveland. 2-point game.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Here's Petrus, and he makes it on the layup.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's McGrady, rejected by Allen. Pass to Dooley. Allen with a screen on Hill. And here's Batum. The three is up. Buries it from three. And it's a three-point Boston lead.
From the arc, Batum can be pretty consistent. Not a guy you can leave alone out there.
McGrady. And so he draws the... foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Pass to Dooley. 5 on the clock. Williams with the screen. For three, Allen. Offensive board. Williams passes to Batum. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And I like how Batum takes shots that come within the offensive schemes. A high IQ offensive player.
On the take. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Dooley. Check by Hill. Nice ball movement by Boston. And they force the shot clock violation. Great beat.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. McGrady to pass to Bridges. Oh, there's the alley. They double team Thompson. To the inside, McGrady. Oh, Williams with the block.
Well, this is the kind of defender Williams is. Aggressive and ready to go after blocks.
Pass to Batum. Left side, Williams. To three, Allen. Counted from distance. Allen's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Hill. Outside for Love. Here's McGrady. Thompson with a screen. McGrady the pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Pass to Dooley. Allen outside. Here's Dooley. Check by Hill. Batum outside. Thompson with the block. Here's McGrady to take the lead. Gets the three to fall. McGrady's got 31 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Allen, left side. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's McGrady. Allen defending. From the wing. Out to Bridges. Pass to Love. Now here's Bridges. It's Thompson. High post. Second chance effort. Basket counts. And it's a 3-point Cleveland lead.
Showing great vision in delivering the pass out in front.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Both teams will make substitutions. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle, and Coach had a very specific message for his guys. He said, quote, control what we can control. Play our game, and the rest will take care of itself. Solid message, if you ask me.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Bradley, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Green for three. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Here's Pierce. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Sarr.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. The Cavs have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Second team foul.
Love is checked in for Green.
At the line for the Cavaliers.
Boston trails by 5. Here's Pierce. Over James. Pierce can't get to it.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Sarr passes to Williams. And he lobs it up and rejected.
And sometimes shooters forget how long Batum is. He uses it so well to reject shots.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Pierce. This one for 3. Nails it from 3. Pierce has got 38 points.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
Here's McGrady. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Highlight reel dribble move, and then the athleticism takes over.
Woo! Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there, showing all the skill. Pass to Pierce, over James, and Boston again with the bucket.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here's McGrady. And here's Love. Williams passes to McGrady. Back to Williams. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Pierce. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. Adebayo passes to Bass. Here's Pierce, covered by Love. Fades, and Boston again with the bucket.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
James outside. Here's Sarr, and finished off by Sarr.
Ooh, important points from Sarr. And just great recognition of the moment. Don't see that in a lot of young players. Wow.
Here's Adebayo. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Allen, he's checked in for Batum.
Substitution for the Celtics. Number 20.
And here comes Cleveland. The lead is 2. Love outside. No.
They managed to get the rebound, but that's an area where they've been struggling tonight.
Here's Bradley. Here's Adebayo. Oh, no good on the layup. Cleveland shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient. Here's McGrady. It's Williams, high post. He's against Allen. Love. Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
Big points in a close game. Love's been here many times before.
Here's Pierce. Check by James. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Pierce. Check by James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 17-footer on the way. Yes, sir! That one goes!
Stepping up in the big moment. I mean, an incredible job of finding his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
Yes, sir! From 13 feet.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
Be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. Batum is checked in for Boston. And he does get the second one. And that gives him a lead.
Well, a miss is unfortunate, but he still manages to put them ahead. Barely.
Here's Pierce. Adebayo, a screen on Love to take the lead. Not that time.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Yes, sir! Sticks the J.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Here's McGrady, guarded by Batum. Here's McGrady. Let's loose for three. He's off from three. So we see Boston get the win here. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And time to present our player of the game.